Hello everybody and welcome back to Debugged. Today we are going to talk about JSON. Let's carefully walk through this diagram from top to bottom. First, look at the three boxes aligned in a straight line. On the left, we have client. This is the application the user is using, for example, a mobile application or a website. On the right, we have the server. This is where the application's data and logic are stored. In the center, we have the REST API labeled as an HTTP interface. This means all communication between the client and the server goes through this API using HTTP. Now look at the top arrows. They are labeled as HTTP request get users 42. These tell us two things. The client is making a GET request. It is asking for the user with ID 42. In simple words, the client is saying, please send me the data for this specific user. The request flows from client through the REST API and finally reaches the server. Now move your attention to the bottom arrows. These arrows are labeled as HTTP response 200 OK. The number 200 is a status code. It means the server successfully processed the request. The response then travels back from the server through the REST API and finally reaches the client. Now look at the large box below the REST API. This box shows the actual data that is sent back to the client. The data is written in a format called JSON. JSON is made of key value pairs. For example, the key ID has the value 42. The key name has the value Alex. The key email has a text value. The key active has a true or false value. This structure makes JSON very easy for computers to read and also readable for humans. So, based on this diagram, JSON is not a program and not a database. JSON is simply the format used by APIs to send structured data from servers to clients. JSON is the standard data format used by REST APIs to return information. Until next time, see you!